Hi, Sketchlab friends. Snorlax is so sleepy, even a full bath of iced coffee won't wake him up. Well, let's draw this extra chunky and extra caffeinated Pokemon drink together. So we're going to draw a line that curves to the left and a line that curves to the right, because this iced coffee is stacked with a donut and Snorlax on top. So it's a really awesome one today. Sometimes there's a certain type of tiredness that you just cannot sleep off. And for Snorlax, it's based on a flip of a coin. So we're curving this line down. And now we're going to draw this belly. Just curve a line up. And we're going to be using a little bit of overlapping today. So this is going to be the shape of Snorlax's head. I want you to pay attention to how big the head is in relationship to the belly. Now the ears. Pay attention to the size of these ears in relationship to Snorlax's head. These are called proportions. It's a principle of design. This is going to be the center line, so I curved a line to the right. And then now I'm going to go ahead and draw the marking on Snorlax's face here. So it's going to start off with these two diagonal lines. A little bit like Kuromi, huh? And then curving this line out to the left. I wonder if Kuromi and Snorlax are related. And we have this line that curves down here on the belly for the marking on Snorlax's belly. And now we're just going to curve another line out to the right. We're off to a great start today. Yeah, this is an awesome one today. I'm so excited. Okay, we're going to draw these lines for the eyes. And Snorlax is going to be sleeping with his mouth open. Is he a mouth breather, guys? Oh no, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? And we have a little line that curves down to create the tongue inside of the mouth. So you can see how we have overlapping with the mouth as well. And now we're going to add the arm. Oh yeah. Then we're going to use these triangles, which is little claws. It's going to be the cutest Snorlax iced coffee ever today. So this is his other arm. And now we're going to add some frosting to that donut. Add it using a little wavy line. Gotta make it drippy. And now we're going to go ahead and draw the cup. Look how awesome Snorlax is looking. Wonderful. Well, I guess the espresso shots could not help out Snorlax today. I think he's going to sleep all the way through this video. So this is going to be the inside of the glass. So we're just matching these lines, matching this line that curves down. And now we're going to do the straw. And it is not going through his forehead. Thank goodness. Yeah, actually, Snorlax isn't tired, guys. He's just professionally unconscious. I mean, that's his job. That's how he was created. It is what it is, Snorlax, right? And these are going to be little cubes we're drawing. Some ice cubes in our iced coffee today. So I want you to see how I drew this diamond shape. And now I'm drawing these 3 vertical lines down. You see this angle? I'm matching the same angle. See that angle? I'm matching the same angle. So that letter V at the top, we want to kind of match that for the base of the cube. Same thing, I'll start off with the diamond shape, maybe a little squished diamond shape. And now I'm going to do these matching diagonal lines. See how they're all the same angle? And I'm going to match those 2 lines. Now I'm going to go ahead and you see this angle? I'm going to match it. Those are called parallel lines, matching lines. So when you're drawing these cubes, you got to use parallel lines. So once again, I'll start off with another little diamond shape. And on this one, I'm going to draw 2 lines down. They're going to get a little bit closer together. Then matching those parallel lines again. Well, now's a good time to check your work, make adjustments as needed. And if you want, just check out my outline so you can see what construction lines should be erased and obviously what we should be outlining. So with the Posca paint markers, I'm going to go in with a light blue and a darker blue. And you can do that with whatever you have. If you have markers, crayons, whatever. So on his belly, I'm going beige. I'm adding white to it to make it lighter. And I'm going back in with that beige shadow. That's the dark blue shadow. For the straw, I decided to go like yellow ochre, orange, a little bit of red. With the glass, I did light blue and I went over the top with some white to make it a little bit lighter. And with the cubes, right here, I just want to show you, usually you could do each side of the cube a different value. So one is dark, one is medium, and one is light. So that's one way you could shade in a cube. Super simple and effective. And I'm just going to go in and just start adding a little bit more variation value to those ice cubes. I'll go back and work on those. So I've got light pink. And then this is light orange. And we'll go back with pink and with apricot to create those values. And I'm just going to go back and kind of add a little bit more variation of value into those cubes. And look at that. Look how awesome in 3D this turned out today. Going back in, outlining, creating that contrast we need, make everything super readable, super awesome. And going back in, adding that pink value. I also went with the apricot. Fantastic. Well, hey guys, you got to sketch them all. Check out my playlist. And I'll catch you in the next video.